One mistake isn't overspending on luxury. It's building a lifestyle that consumes nearly all future income before it arrives. Most people don't consciously decide to trap themselves financially. They follow what feels reasonable. A nicer apartment because work is stressful. A reliable car because time is valuable. Convenience purchases because life feels busy. Individually, none of these choices are reckless, but together they form a system where every raise gets pre-spent. Let's look at the math quietly. If your fixed monthly commitments total $4,200 and you take home $5,000, you technically have $800 left. But that $800 isn't freedom, it's fragile. One medical bill, one car repair, one slow month, and the buffer disappears. So stress stays, even at a high salary. The deeper reason this happens is psychological, not financial. Our brains anchor quickly. When income rises, our sense of normal rises with it. What once felt like a luxury becomes the baseline. And once something becomes normal, losing it feels painful, even if it was never essential. This is why people earning more often feel just as anxious as before. Not because they're failing, but because their comfort level expanded faster than their financial margin.
Have you noticed something strange lately? People around you are earning more than ever before. Better degrees, better jobs, higher salaries. And yet, the stress never seems to leave. Not the dramatic, obvious stress of poverty, but a quiet, constant pressure. Checking balances, postponing plans, feeling one unexpected expense away from trouble. This isn't happening because people are irresponsible. It's happening even to smart, disciplined professionals. Let's talk about why. Imagine a fairly normal situation in the US or Europe. You're in your late 20s or 30s. You finally land what feels like a good job. Your gross salary might be around $85,000 a year in the US, or 65,000 euros in a major European city. On paper, this looks like success. But after taxes, health insurance, and mandatory contributions, that number quietly shrinks. Suddenly, your take-home pay is closer to $5,000 a month, sometimes less. Now the bills begin. Rent or a mortgage takes $1,800 to $2,300. A car payment or lease takes another $400 to $600. Insurance, fuel, parking, maintenance, another $300. Student loans are still there. Credit cards you once used to smooth things out are still charging interest. Subscriptions, phones, upgrades, weekends out, nothing extravagant, just normal life. By the end of the month, you're not broke, but you're not free either. There's money moving in and out constantly, yet nothing really settles. This is where the real problem begins, and it's not income.
Imagine this. Your country is celebrating. Headlines say the economy is growing. Exports are up. GDP just hit a new record. Politicians smile at cameras. Markets cheer. Experts call it a success. And yet, your rent is higher. Your groceries cost more. Your job feels less secure than it did 5 years ago. The country is richer, but you are not. This is not a contradiction. It's a feature. And it's one of the most misunderstood effects of global trade. Because global trade can absolutely make a country richer on paper, while quietly making a large part of its population poorer in real life. Let's talk about how that happens. Not with theory, not with jargon,